Good afternoon, everybody, or good evening, possibly good morning, depending on where you are. I'm David Prescott. I'm the moderator of this program and the editor of Safer Society Press, and it's absolutely wonderful to have you all with us. The topic today is whenever there's a training event in a Native American community, it's an expected and accepted practice to start the event with some type of prayer or acknowledgement. And even though the speakers were all appearing virtually, we would still like to start this training in a good way with a prayer. Tatewi?
Thank you for asking me to share this and for acknowledging at least a cultural protocol from my people, from where I come from. Tungashalate wakantanka, tachiye dopa unchimaka, wopila for this day, for everything that you have given us, the teachings, the blessings. I'm thankful for all of it. I thank you for allowing us all to be in the same space and share it and share our stories and our knowledge and hopes to make a better world for our children. I pray that we always keep the children of this world first in everything that we do and the decisions and the actions that we take, and that we work hard to protect them, especially in these turbulent times that we are in. I ask that you watch over all the people who are scared, who are alone, who have nobody, who are lost, and that you show them something good.
Ultimately, it kind of comes down to something David talks about a lot, which is mindfulness. And mindfulness is really just about trying to be present in a moment and not venturing too far into the future or regretting too much in the past. Because when we're thinking too much about the future or the past, we're missing the present moment. And so what are the things that can help us get more in touch with nature and the world and the things that make us feel calm and the things that make us feel happy? And some of those are really just about using the senses. Paying attention for just a few moments about what you can see and hear and touch. Walk barefoot, look outside, notice those flowers, sit on your bed and notice that comfy, soft comforter. Spend some time with your dog. That's my favorite thing. And ultimately, the goal is not to have a mind full of clutter, but even for a few moments to just be mindful.
You need to have a structure and an organization, but to have insurance companies and government payers dictating how you practice based on the client problem makes no sense at all to me. And what I've asked is for people to show me. When people say to me, well, you have to use this particular product, I say, show me the data. Show me the data that when you implement this in a real world context, it improves outcomes. They can't do it because it doesn't exist.
Yeah, very good. And, my thinking about these models also, I'm very influenced by Daryl Chow in this case as well, is, you can use the models and techniques in the service of becoming a better therapist. But let's remember what makes the active ingredients. I've helped to operationalize a model, I've written a bunch of stuff on the Good Lives model, but I'm always aware the best thing about the Good Lives model is it tends to be a good framework for making sure you cover everything that you can and remain strength-based and collaborative. So.
To consider another ethical principle, and that is professional integrity. So here we're talking about, us as professionals, as people who willingly adopt and consistently apply the knowledge, skills, and values of their chosen profession. Now, our professional integrity certainly extends beyond the office, and I think this definition of professional integrity sort of picks that up. We all have an important role to play when it comes to addressing misconceptions about sexual abuse and challenging some of those myths that we see out there in society. So I want us to quickly consider, we'll do some of these labels sort of perpetuate these misperceptions. Now, common misperceptions include, that people who have sexually offended are highly likely to reoffend, that treatment doesn't work, reintegration can't work, these people need to be kept behind bars forever, that's the only way to sort of contain them, or we need some really strict sort of monitoring policies in the community.